If you're trying to create a winning culture, one of the first things you want to do is establish a creed for that culture. This is Brian Cain with the Mental Performance Daily Podcast, and on today, day 3 of a little mini seminar with former college football coach and Texas High School Hall of Fame coach Chad Morris. We're talking about the Pony Up Creed. Now, a creed is a statement of belief, and that statement of belief gets written by identifying your core principles and how you define those core principles. So at SMU, one of the things that I was most impressed with Coach Morris was his ability to build a program based off of principle, not preference. Preference is I do what I feel like doing. Preference is we do what is easy. Principle is we're guided by a set of core principles that drive our behavior. And in this video, you're going to see exactly how Coach Morris taught his players the Pony Up Creed, and then how they use the Pony Up Creed before a game as a team and to set that mindset going into competition. So let's join Coach Morris here on day 3 of a 3-day mini seminar. And if you are interested in checking out the entire interview with Coach Morris, you can simply join in the show notes below a free group coaching program that I'm running, brought to you by Fundraising University. You can click on the link, sign up for free, and you can see the entire interview with Coach Morris, as well as our interviews with Matt Carpenter, with Lance Berkman, and a ton of other great information. Check out that link below. But now let's go listen to Coach Morris talk about the Pony Up Creed. You know, I remember this was one of the things, Coach, the conversation that we had where we were talking about culture and what you wanted it to be. And I said, do you think all the players could put it down on an index card? And then within probably 48 hours from that time, when we identified how we were going to put them together and we made hand signals. And if everybody here on the call joins us, right, if you take, here's 3 steps to memorize anything. Step number 1 is a location. Our location is our right hand. Step number 2 is a picture. A picture is going to be the thumb in your chest. We're going to use all 5 fingers in a fist like Coach Morris talked about. And like you saw the hand, which he had on a t-shirt that everybody had when we were learning this. And then the meaning is the 3rd step. So it's location, picture, meaning. So let me roll you through it. Accountability. I put my thumb in my chest. I take accountability. I'd have you do this with me if you can see us. Spinning a tornado, energy and work ethic. Tornadoes have energy and work ethic. Middle finger to my head and my body, physical, mental toughness. Right? I take my ring finger. Family. If I put a ring on that finger, I'm probably starting a family. If I take a pinky and I pinky swear with somebody, integrity. And when I put all of those things together, I have the confidence and belief and faith that our process will bring results. So the picture here, accountability, energy, work ethic, physical, mental toughness, family, integrity, confidence, belief, and faith. And I'm getting goosebumps, man, because this is amazing, Coach. I don't think I ever told you this, but last year, 2022, I'm at the Waste Management Open golf event in Phoenix, and I run into three SMU football players. They're on a bachelor party, and they had been drinking probably since the first guy teed off on the first hole, and it's now in the afternoon. Kaner, what's going on? They tackle me. They're like lifting me up in the air. We're having a conversation, and I stopped them. I said, give me the core principles of SMU football. They're like, man, I haven't thought about that since I graduated. I go, no, but they're inside of you. Give them to me. And they all could rattle them off. And part of it was every day, one of the things that you would do and start every meeting, right? It was a trigger for the coaches here. Chad would have the start every practice with a team meeting in the film room. There'd be music when guys are walking in. The coaches were at the door, high-fiving each other, lifting the energy in the room. So no matter what type of day they had, their day was going to be great coming into that room and coming out. And you'd always start with, take me through it. And this is what it would look like in the team room every day and what it would look like before a game. This video that I'm about to show you guys is these core principles, right, that you just learned, and the definition. So here's the guys before the game against TCU in year 1, Coach Morris's second game. Played game 1 Baylor, I think game 2 TCU, number 4 team in the country at the time. And here's every player going through that creed. The creed is the definition of or your core principle, and then the definition. Here you go. You're going to hear them all say it, part of the pregame.
Tonight. You understand that? Yes, sir. And it starts with what? What does it start with? Accountability. Let's go. Let's say it.
We are accountable to each other to do what we say we will do. We have the energy and work ethic to be at the highest level. We are mentally and physically tough at our best every play to overcome all adversity. We are a family that always puts the team first. We have integrity to do what's right at all times. We have confidence, belief, and faith that our process will bring results. We are a band of one-play warriors. We are SMU.
Thanks for checking out Mental Performance Daily with Brian Cain, an IRONCLAD original. If you like the show, be sure to leave us a rating, review, and comments. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, it's Brian, and I need your help. As a valued member of our Mental Performance Daily community, I'd love to receive some questions from you that I can use to help create new, upcoming Mental Performance Daily podcast episodes. So in the show notes below this episode, you're going to see a link where you can submit your questions, and I'll make sure I do my very best to answer those questions on an upcoming Mental Performance Daily podcast. Thanks a lot.
Recently on Change Agents with Andy Stumpf, an IRONCLAD original from executive producer Jack Carr. Andy spoke with someone on the front lines of the war against international sex traffickers, Sentinel Foundation founder Glenn Devitt.
It will be the hardest thing you've ever done. The second you fucking pull a kid out and they start crying and then you start crying, there's nothing better.
Never miss an episode. Subscribe to Change Agents with Andy Stumpf wherever you get your podcasts and get the full cinematic experience on YouTube at This Is IRONCLAD.